Well, hello. Welcome back to Moss Valley. These are back-to-back episodes, so this episode has been recorded before you've seen episode 2, is it, I think? Yes. Simply because we're going away for a few days, so I thought I'd get ahead. How are things with you anyway? Better get that in and just check you're all okay. So, off screen, I've got all the baling finished. You'll see that field is now cleared and ploughed, and it actually took me in game till 9 o'clock at night to get all that done. As somebody remarked, they never thought I would take on a map with such big fields, but we have. So we'll have to see how this goes now. I forget how many bales I got. I was so busy kind of trying to just get that ploughed. What I'll do is I will plough this field, and then I'm going to turn off periodic ploughing. The Lancashire map's out. That came out just as I finished recording episode 2 of this, so it'll give me lots of time to work out a better storyline kind of thing for that. Think through how I might do. I've not looked at it yet. I've downloaded it, but with going away, I've not had a chance to just look through it. Now, the interesting thing is these extra bales rolled down to here, but they didn't roll through the hedge. So I don't know if there's like there was in. I think it was in 17 they brought it in. It might have been 15. If you did get a bale that rolled, it even though there weren't collisions on the hedges, there was something in the bale, I think, that stopped them rolling beyond the hedge. The only way I can check how many bales I've got is to reconnect the baler and check what that said. So what we're going to have to do is clear this field, and then we're going to have to plough this. And you see there's weeds coming up. We've gone on a day. Literally, these weren't collected the same day they were baled. So bigger fields means bigger jobs. And obviously seeding that field's going to be another massive job. Yeah, can you see they kind of roll to the hedge, but then they don't seem to get any further, thankfully. Not overly realistic, this. We had a bit of a setback with course plate. Suddenly hung up. Thankfully it didn't crash the game, but then I actually went on GitHub and discovered I was about 3 versions behind, because it's not on Mod Hub, so it doesn't tell you when there's an update available. I have to keep checking it. I hadn't checked it for quite a while because I've not used it, so it's not been an issue. But anyway, it's alright. Seemed alright ever since I put that right. So yeah, these steep fields as well, and all this weight to carry, it's a bit of a slow process. At least 2 trailers full. When I come for load 2, I'm going to work across the hill rather than up and down it. Trailer fill limit does work, because when I was doing the wheat harvest I could only get 70% in to the trailer, and oats it'll take the full wackadoodles. You can buy the grain milk, so we will do that, and we're going to buy a lorry to actually cart the stuff. It's a fair old journey, but they're very narrow roads, and it's got bomb-proof fence posts at one point. So when I did a trial run to see if the tractor would get down there, it tipped my tractor. But it's a fair old run, so we will buy a truck of some sort. I've put a few extras in to have a look at. The reason the edge of that field looks slightly different is that I bought a subsoiler and tried subsoiling, but then I found on ModHub the Deere chisel plough, which is not hugely wide but works a lot better than the in-game plough. So what we'll probably do is sell our plough off and lease another one of those. Only leased it, not expensive, but don't necessarily need to own it or want to own it. So I'm going to use the silage clamp for putting the bales in. Get that lined up nicely. That should do. Push them off. Lovely tanker. So I don't know if I said last time, but we're off to Krakow in Poland for a few days. And the other thing I said last time, crop destruction does work as well. Just looking at my notes. At Courseplay, if you are doing, certainly if you're doing harvesting, I don't know about other jobs, but I realised that when I came back in to restart, literally had to back the harvester up slightly before starting at the nearest waypoint. Otherwise it just missed a bit, because of where it stopped and started again there was just a bit of crop not picked up. Not a huge lot, but that might be important to you. Well, whilst I'm collecting these, just have a look at this, because I think I've mentioned it before, that if the outflow pipe on the combine is in the crop, then the combine harvester on Courseplay will actually back away from the crop and give you enough space to get a trailer out. So just have a look at this. So that's how it should look. It just backs out of the crop, swings the outflow pipe, and you just drive up the side of it and offload. So that's how it works. So just to move things on a bit, we'll get these collected up, and we'll start getting the plough on this field, start getting this one sorted out. So I checked the statistics, and we did exactly 48 bales. I'm just on my way to grab the last one. I had to put flight mode in and throw the drone up to see if I could spot it. It's right over the top of this hill, just on the brow at the other side, so we're having to go up the hill 6 miles an hour. So yeah, just 2 trailer loads. Spot on. So my aim today is to get the ploughing underway. Don't want to lease. We might lease a lorry for now. Rather than actually buy one for the time being. Because once you've shifted your produce, your grain, there ain't much else for it to be doing till the following harvest. I don't know how much grain the bakery will take when we buy it. Like I said, I did just buy it off screen just to make sure it functioned, because Nothing worse than kind of getting into that. It's not quite a level plateau there. It's not too bad, is it? No, it's alright. Rollers off the end of there. And the company that's leasing us the lorry, they do delivery, so they'll drop it off for you. One of the lovely drivers. Right, cruise control down to 1. No, 1 please. Cute. And when that pushes off that end. We won't need any more bales for a good few seasons. Well, straw bales anyway. Not worry about cutting grass till next spring. Oh, that won't quite fit in there, will it? All packed up. So all the ploughs and everything left out, because like I say, in game it was gone 9 o'clock when we finished ploughing this field in front of us. We will have to go down to the shop anyway, it's got another plough to pick up. That'll give you a bit of a sight of the map. So just grab the other tractor. So yeah, this was on Mod Hub, the John Deere plough. Try setting this up with course play and then we can fill in the other bits with the other tractor later. I'm detaching that while I go and get some diesel in this. And we use the other tractor to go and get the other plough. Yes please. Whoops, no. Yes please. Just slurping my tea while that's having that. And then what we can actually do is knock these buildings down, clear this area. Like I said, we'll have to leave the diesel tank there for the time being. As you can see, very tight yard, but like I said, these were the days when there were very small farms when this was originally built and you didn't have a lot of space. Can't move the hedges, tried that. Where did I leave that? Oh dear. Where did I leave my plough? Well, that was a bit daft. That's the trailer. That's the other plough. Thought I just dropped it here. It's not vanished, has it? It's not returned it to the shop. We've still got it, haven't we? Not going daft. We're not going daft, am I? Not going daft. Vehicles. No. Oh, it's still here somewhere. Oh, did I go that way around? Oh yeah, I went past the combine. And past the dirty combine. Oh, there. How did I miss that? Oh, it's behind the tree and behind that side of the shed. That's why. Right. Like I said, we'll try and get this set up with course play. And then we can tell the other one to start going up and down with the in-game one. So hopefully this will all work. So I have updated course play now. Whoops, steady. Then, like I say, we'll get rid of ploughing. Because we're not doing root crops, certainly on these fields. So imagine doing potatoes on here. 16 episodes of... I thought last night when I was finishing off that ploughing, it's going to become ploughing simulator 25. Right, so get that, get that, get this. That's it. CP fieldwork. Yes, fieldwork settings, please. Working with, yes, number of headlands. I'll put 4 of them in. See how it does with that. Generate me a course. I think that's done that now, is it? Hopefully. Nope. Right, so generate a course. Oh yeah, it's generating it now. Does it in the background? There we go. Lovely. Huh? What happened then? No active workers. Alright, so create job, start job. Working here, then a sound in the background sounds like the plough's going down. The other thing is when you press escape key, that doesn't work. You've got to use the mouse. Look at that. That's underway. So shut that window down, just let that get on with that. Meanwhile, stick some diesel in here. Whoops, we're not going to have the truck delivered. We will, but we'll have somebody else drive it for us. We'll go and grab another plough. Oh, mind you, having said that, the issue with that is that these roads might be too narrow for that. So we'll get things sorted and then we'll have them delivered. We'll pay for delivery on the plough, but we won't on the lorry because we could drive that. Don't need a separate driver for that. Ploughs. There it goes. And that's what we want. And we want the widest one we can get. Yeah, it's 13 chances and so at least that. Thank you. Okay. Back. Oh, I was going to pay for delivery on that, wasn't I? Not now. But we're not about the money. So it Shift Alt S. Go to the shop, which is over here somewhere, just down the road. Nope, not there. Who's nicked the shop? There it is. Little tiny dot there. Reset that. Thank you. Okay. The tractor there somewhere. Hopefully this field shouldn't take as long to plough. Simply because we've got 2 tractors and 2 better ploughs from the word get-go. Oh yeah, the other plough we need to sell now, don't we? We will pay for delivery on the truck then, just to keep some realism going. Refill that please. Yes please, thank you. Then we'll get the first load of grain down there. And buy the said thing. The said Bäckerei. Bäckerei. What is das Bäckerei? Das Bäckerei is recht. Or links. Oder links. Right or left. That's your German lesson for today. So like I said, my aim is to set this going up and down. They've not done a hole. Have they got stuck? No, not got stuck. Oh no, it's just going to be a slow process. Look at the size of these fields. They're a joy. The amount of stuff we're going to get off there. And then we're going to hire a couple of huge cultivators. And these will probably get cultivated off screen. Might try and tell you how long it took. So we're what? Mind you, I'm playing 2 times on this map, so obviously when I said it took till 9 o'clock, if I'd done it in if I'd done it in real time, that might have been very different. Let's see if these will both work on the same field. This is where it might hang up. Start with up and down. Okay. H. There you go, working it out, that's it. So, let's have the truck delivered to here. That should now bring the lorry here for a price. Up near the top, aren't they, trucks? Yeah, so I put, I think it is this thing in, and this Anthem grain truck. We're going to go for one of them. Just going to lease it as is for now. If I was buying it, I might put my own colours on and whatnot. Lease that for 4,000. There you go, and it charges for delivery. That's okay. Somebody has to drive here and drive home again. £122 it cost us. Look at that thing. Oh, it growls as well. I do 51 miles an hour. That's a lot better than 32. I'm pulling a trailer. We'll do the barley first because barley's lighter to carry. Why is it not recognising the fill point? Don't do this. What? Oh, don't do this. Do I have to press some buttons? Now I know this works because I did it with the trailer. I'll start filling the go. Must just not have been quite in the right place. Apologies. Silo's empty. Oats. 40k of oats. And it has a noise. You can see the mechanism working. Whoop. What doesn't it like there? Does it bottom out? Must bottom out on the thing. Right, so let me just check where I'm going now, because I know I've done it once, but is it out of there, into there, and now what we do is we'll take a bit of a drive through the countryside. So like I said, very, very narrow roads. Not sure we'd have necessarily got the plough down here, but at least with this thing it's not going to take us as long. When we get to the sell point, I'll try. Oh, come on. Oh, you see. Narrow roads. Narrow roads and tricky driving. Right, focus now, man. No man drinking tea. Zoom in a bit, and then if I hit the trees, that's where I lost my tractor on these bomb-proof fence posts. Oh, you see what I mean? I just thought I'd give you a ride round and see some of the lovely scenery that's been built into the map. Sure, they're camping there. That van was there yesterday at this time. Might be night fishing. Not seeing any fishermen around though. Now, which way do we go now? Get it right way. Up to the right. So there's another little farm here, see? So you could always house yourself here. Yeah, and as you can imagine, the tractors are only getting like 6 to 10 miles an hour up these bits. No such problem with this thing. Carrying these few oats up here. I don't know if there's a cover on here. There might be a cover on this thing. All these oats will be blowing away. No cover. Maybe you can order one. We haven't got it. No, I think last time I went the long way around. We'll go down the bottom because this thing's not gonna be that sluggish. the next one along. This is it for very tight space, but not that tight that you can't actually manage, but that's another reason for getting a lorry. Hear it working away there. Round the back of there. So we now want to own this, but you've got to buy it off this screen. I don't know if the actual, as it were, point is actually behind there. So Bernie's grain mill, buy that, yes please, for 96,000. Oh, that was the other thing. Sell off this thing. Nope, the Agromas, sell that off. That'll net us 11 grand, so that's a bit more money back in the bank. So we now own this. Dump that, slurp of my tea. So our first lot in there. So go to this, go to the oots, activate. So there we go, making flour now. This tree could do to come out, it's a bit messy. Bit lean or messy. Choppeth me that down. Be gone. That's it. And that one's a bit messy as well, isn't it? Take out my neighbour's tree as well. Don't like that one. Can be whacked out. That's it. Let's see how them two are getting on. You're coming round there. Whoa, look at that. Look how much it's got done already. The other plough, it was bouncing up and down like a yo-yo. Because of the way the ground deformations are now, it was just up and down like a yo-yo the whole time. But that is good stuff. But folks, I think we'll leave it there. Like I said, not the best of the places to get in and out of, but mod authors seem to do that. They don't know the size of vehicles sometimes, I think, but it works. So there we go, we're well underway now. So off screen I can now get some more of the grain shifted, let that ploughing continue, and then we can see what we can get planted and things like that. And this is going to run all over the road like they do. Well, thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.